Fortnite is one of the biggest games of all time, but 8 years ago nobody even knew about it. So today we're gonna look back on where it all started, diving into the entire history of the game, so let's jump right in. Fortnite Battle Royale launched on September 26, 2017, and it quickly became one of the most popular games out at the time. Players started downloading it because it was free and had all the ingredients for a really fun game. It took what already worked with other games, creating a Battle Royale experience, but with a very unique twist, building. This was what made Fortnite different. It gained over 10 million players in the first month, and Season 1 brought skins like Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper, plus an item shop. Halloween update gave us Skull Trooper. We had streamers like Myth who changed building forever, and players discovered hiding in bushes and sky bases. It was a solid season, but very basic as we experienced with Season 1 OG. But this was the point when players were just learning the game, so it didn't matter too much. Season 2 added Tilted Towers, where everyone landed. Boogie bombs, mini shields, miniguns, the first ever battle pass with Black Knight. Ninja became known as one of the best players, and players discovered rocket riding and double pump, and over 45 million people were playing. Season 3 made Fortnite mainstream. It was just everywhere, and we had new locations like Lucky Landing, new weapons like guided missiles, the Deagles, Clingers, llamas were added to the game, and the iconic John Wick skin which had so much aura during this season. Epic added turbo building, which was a game changer. Then Ninja played with Drake and destroyed the Twitch viewership record with hundreds of thousands of viewers. A meteor appeared in the sky and crashed into Dusty Depot, which started Season 4. Dusty Divot, Hop Rocks, shopping carts, and the first collab with Marvel with the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. Still to this day, the best ever LTM. Tfue burst onto the scene, and he quickly became one of the biggest streamers alongside Ninja, and we had the first ever live event with the rocket launch, which was a huge moment. Season 5 brought Paradise Palms, ATKs, and the SMG Spray and Pray meta. A big purple cube spawned in that everyone named Kevin, and he rolled around, fell into Loot Lake, turned it purple, and then created a floating island. Season 6 added zombies, quad crashes, and balloons. Kevin the Cube exploded, sending us to a white room with a butterfly, which was a great event. And Season 7 brought the Infinity Blade, which was very OP, planes, the Ice King, Polar Peak, drift boards, weapon wraps, and the creative mode, which was when everything changed. Scissors dropped the Death Run, which was amazing. Everyone started appearing with stretched res, some of the biggest streamers were using this, and Arena Mode and Glider Redeploy were added, and we had the Marshmallow Concert, which feels so nostalgic looking back, and it was the first ever concert. Season 8 added a volcano, Lazy Lagoon, Flint Knocks, Ballers, and an amazing pirate theme. Still to this day one of my favourite seasons of all time, and I can't wait to experience this again with OG. Fortnite also announced the World Cup with a $30 million prize pool, the largest esports prize pool ever. The Involton event let players vote for items, which was quite a unique experience. The volcano erupted and destroyed Tilted Towers, and Jonesy hid in a bunker with Peely, and before you know it, Season 9 arrived. It brought futuristic Neo Tilted and Mega Mall. The pump got vaulted for the combat shotgun, which was controversial because the pump was so iconic, but the combat quickly became loved by everyone. Then the World Cup started. 40 million players competed, but only 100 qualified. Booger destroyed everyone and won $3 million, and the mech fought a monster on the map, which felt like a random event but was absolutely awesome to view. The 0 point became unstable, and this led us on to Season X, which was the final season of this chapter. It brought back old POIs like Dusty Depot, and we had new ones like Gotham City, Taco Time at Greasy Grove, and the Borderlands POI, Prop Hunt, and overpowered mechs. The 7 appeared and sent rockets and a meteor crashing into the 0 point, creating a massive black hole that pulled everything in. The game was just a black hole for a couple of days, and everyone thought Fortnite was gone, but thankfully the servers came back up, and this transitioned us into Chapter 2, which brought a completely new map with swimming, fishing, boats, and upgrade benches. Season 1 became the longest season ever, lasting over 4 months, and Season 2 became very iconic, with the addition of the agency, vaults, helicopters, Deadpool, the Travis Scott concert, mythic bosses, amazing loot pool, the list goes on. It is widely regarded as the greatest season in Fortnite history, and it ended with the Doomsday event which stopped the storm with Midas's device. And this led us on to Season 3 with the flooded map. We also received cards this season, and Apple removed Fortnite from the App Store, ending Fortnite Mobile, so it was just stuck on this season for ages. This was low-key quite an underrated season, but it was definitely different. Season 4 was a full-on Marvel collab, with Stark Industries and tons of mythics, with an amazing Marvel Battle Pass. Galactus arrived and it made for a great live event, and it was one of the best seasons from that chapter. Season 5 brought Colosseum, new versions of Tilted, Sand Tunneling, bounties, NPCs and exotics, and Season 6 had the Spire, crafting system, primal weapons and bows, and everyone hated this season. It is widely regarded as the worst season in the history of the game. Season 7 brought aliens, UFOs, railguns, and Rick and Morty. We blew up the mothership, Kevin returned, and then Season 8 had the Cube Queen, Pyramid, and the Rock, which flipped the entire map. Then Chapter 3 arrived, which was a huge success, although it may not compete with Chapter 1 and 2, because they felt like the peak. This was still an amazing successful season, with Season 1 bringing a brand new map, sliding, Spider-Man mythics, Colombo, and tornadoes. Winter 2021 was definitely one of the best times. Season 2 removed building for 2 weeks, making zero build a permanent mode, and Season 3 is when everyone vibed with the reality tree and Darth Vader. Season 4 brought Chrome everywhere. The Fractured event took place, which was by far the worst live event we've ever had, and then this led us on to Chapter 4. Season 1 brought new graphics, dirt bikes, augments, and kinetic blades, and Season 2 added Mega City, which was the largest POI ever, along with grind rails and ranked mode, replacing Arena with bronze through Unreal ranks. Siphon was removed, which didn't go down well. Season 3 brought the jungle biome, vines, mud, and rideable dinosaurs, and Season 4 added Eclipse Estate, vaults, and Kado Thorn's time machine. Chapter 5 Season 1 brought trains, medallions, weapon mods, car skins, mantling, and Peter Griffin, and days later it came along with LEGO Fortnite, Rocket Racing, and Fortnite Festival. Season 2 arrived with Greek gods, Thunderbolts, and Wings of Icarus. Zeus became the villain and we teamed with mortals to defeat him. And Season 3 brought overpowered cars, Wasteland biome, and Nitro. So many players hated this season, but at least it was different. Season 4 brought another Marvel collab with Doctor Doom and others, which was a solid season, probably my favourite from that chapter. Then we had Chapter 2 Remix, which brought rappers like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. Players are starting to feel quite nostalgic about this season, as it's officially been a year, and it was one of the best months of Fortnite. Chapter 2 was a very nostalgic time, and being able to experience it again was really cool, and Fortnite added so much new content this season, and it ended with one of the best concerts the game has ever had. And then we arrived to the current chapter, Chapter 6, which has been great so far with the new weapons, mechanics, and features. It's crazy to think the Fortnite is nearly a decade old. I remember downloading the game back in 2017, and I was just so addicted to playing to try and get my first win. It was probably the best era in gaming history. That phase from winter 2017 to summer 2018, and the other peaks of the game such as quarantine in 2020 and winter 2021. We've experienced many primes and great eras, and it's been great to play them. But which is your all-time favourite season? Let me know in the comments below. And for now, there's a load more videos on screen here. make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.